A minute 53 left in the first half of this one. O'Neal on the wing. Screen by O'Neal. Inside, just 5 to shoot. It's 2-on-1. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Johnson. Back to Tatum. Baseline try. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half. At the arc, KD drains it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Jordan. Nice shot from the wing. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter. 51 seconds left in the second. Here's O'Neal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. The Clippers lead by 4. Pass to Jordan. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Johnson with the defensive effort. Curry against Tatum. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Curry against Tatum. Curry passes to Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. The putback. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles leading by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Lakers, Jason Tatum out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Johnson. And it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Outside for Wembanyama. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Jordan. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Durant inside. Antetokounmpo's there, and it's good for 2. Durant's got 13.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him.
Now here's Johnson. Still no points. The three from Wembanyama is rebounded by Olajuwon. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Curry. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Clippers lead by 4.
I tell you, he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. It doesn't matter if Curry's double-teamed or wide open. This guy's going to score.
And here's Durant. He's got 13. Antetokounmpo with the block. Curry against Tatum. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. Outside Wembanyama. Tatum against Jordan. Tatum passes to Durant. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And it's blocked. Here's Jordan. Again, the Clippers score.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. Curry splashes it in.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Curry passes to Olajuwon. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Johnson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. "17 seconds left in the third quarter here. 6 to shoot. Jordan. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's Jordan. He's got 12. Again, the Clippers score. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Wembanyama. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 11. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Tatum can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Now here's Johnson. Durant with a screen on Curry. Johnson finds Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Jordan, covered by Johnson. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Durant there for the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Unloads. It's Antetokounmpo. Curry up top. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Curry. From 18 feet. Wembanyama rips down the board. Lakers trail by 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. It's deflected. And he recovers it. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Los Angeles. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Stephen Curry! Oh! O'Neal inside. Oh, it's off! The Clippers lead by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Lakers call timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no luck that time either. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Ball stolen.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They've led by as many as 11. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Right side Tatum, going inside. It falls!
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
Lakers call timeout. Johnson on the wing. Yes, sir!
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for two, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Wembanyama fires. Nails it.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Clippers, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
So the Clippers win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
And it's Chicago to start out. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Moses Malone out there with Anthony. Then it's George. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And it's Kobe missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Bryant against McGrady. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Garnett over Anthony. KG, that's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off from 17 feet.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Havlicek dishes to Pippen. George passes to McGrady, and he jams it with authority.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Garnett outside. Pass to Kobe. Garnett against Anthony. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now here's McGrady. That one good for 2. McGrady's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's McGrady. He's got 6. Can't connect from long distance. Havlicek against George. Garnett outside. Here's Havlicek. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Now here's Anthony. Garnett with the block. Driving the lane. Havlicek kicks to Pippen. It's stolen by Anthony. Connects on the foul line jumper.
With a forward who can handle the ball like Anthony, it opens up so many options for your offense.
Here's Pippen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Pippen no good on the free throw.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
The shot by George, no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And here's Kobe. From deep three-point territory. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Ooh, Garnett out there with Havlicek. Then it's Pippen, and there's Bryant, and it's Duncan in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Orlando leading. McGrady outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Garnett. Floats it up for Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Anthony takes the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Havlicek, Garnett, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Fires for three. Rebound by Kobe. Leonard against Havlicek. Outside Pippen. Now here's Kobe. He's covered closely. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to George. Anthony dishes to Leonard. And here is McGrady. Shoots over Pippen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. McGrady's got 10.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Leonard with the steal. Oh, Leonard in position. Garnett with the steal. Here's Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Here's McGrady. Malone trying to break free. A shot by McGrady, no good. Havlicek the pass to Pippen. It's Garnett on the wing. He's covered by Malone. Garnett with the screen for Pippen. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's the Magic's ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Picked by Anthony. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
George passes to McGrady. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McGrady's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Now, here's Pippen. Pass to Bryant. Over Leonard. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Orlando out in front, up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So on the floor for Orlando, Tracy McGrady is out there with George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Anthony in at the power forward position. Now, here is McGrady after the miss from Kevin Garnett. McGrady kicks to George. Deep 2 from Anthony. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kobe a screen on McGrady. Right side, Kobe. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Kobe's got the first basket of the second half here for the Bulls. George passes to McGrady. From outside, off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Kobe against Leonard. Inside, Bryant sinks it.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
McGrady is screen on Havlicek. Plenty of daylight on that shot. George has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Garnett getting it done down there.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Duncan with the block. Lob pass off a great pass. That's Duncan. Duncan.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Anthony finds George. Here's McGrady. Another miss by Orlando. Chicago leading by 4. Top of the key, Garnett inside. Duncan. Got it! Duncan down low.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And the layup's good off the glass. McGrady's got 15 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Anthony against Garnett. Over Anthony. And Garnett misses. The Magic trail by 4. McGrady outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Garnett dishes to Kobe. Tries it from the top of the key. And the jumper is good. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter. Bryant's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. McGrady against Pippen. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Pippen.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
The Magic shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Tracy McGrady at the line for 1.
What's up?
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Bryant looking it over. Misses the 3. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Duncan. Garnett is out there with Havlicek. Then it's Pippen, and it's Bryant in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Garnett after Tracy McGrady scored.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Orlando?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. And both free throws good from Garnett. George with the ball. McGrady a screen on Havlicek. Pippen against McGrady. Poked loose. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. McGrady kicks to George. Shoots from 14, and it's McGrady that time on the assist by George. McGrady's got 25 points in the game. Outside, Garnett. Wide open look. Another chance here for the Bulls. And it's good.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
The Magic call timeout. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now here's Anthony. Stolen by Duncan. Now Garnett. From 13 feet, it's in.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Got a piece of it. Pippen with the steal. Here's Garnett. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
McGrady outside. And he banks the layup in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now, here is Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the three. Good.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Duncan with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. Pippen down low. McGrady covering. Pippen against McGrady. Now Garnett. And stolen by Malone. Anthony. Count it.
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball and, more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
Now, here's Pippen. Shoots the 3. It misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
McGrady against Duncan. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And an intentional foul right there. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for your Bulls, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
The Magic called timeout.
Please welcome to the floor, your incredible.
McGrady against Pippen. Puts it up from 15. Garnett pulls it down. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for your Bulls, Tim Duncan. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. It's good.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
At the line for shooting, Kobe Bryant.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Here's Leonard to tie it up. That's in there.
And that's what we're used to him doing. But he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
The Bulls call timeout. Going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Pippen. They've got Havlicek. Kobe is out there with Pippen. Then it's Garnett. And it's Duncan in at the 5 spot. That one goes in.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Oh, what a play inside.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And here are the Bulls now. The Magic hitting the bucket. Clock at 6. Misses the 3. Orlando with the ball. Anthony with a screen on Pippen. Outside Leonard. Outside George. Malone sets the pick for McGrady. Crane from outside.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
The Bulls call timeout. Now Pippen. Right side, Bryant. That one goes.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here's McGrady. Spins. Knocks down the 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called, the Bulls. We got 22 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Fires away from outside. A deep 3. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Kawhi Leonard out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Paul George, and it's Malone in at the 5.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Anthony outside. Leonard finds some space. Nails the wide open jumper.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Pass to Jordan. Tipped away. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Malone. Anthony, the pass to Malone. He got a piece of it.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Jordan with a screen on George. And a deep 3 from Curry. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Anthony outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
And the Magic with possession. Pass to McGrady from behind the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And here's Curry for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night.
Shooting for the Magic, Kawhi Leonard at the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Jordan with a screen on George. Pass to Jordan. And the shot goes in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
For 3, Anthony. And he buries his first look.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Olajuwon passes to Curry. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
On the wing, Anthony. Pass to McGrady. George outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. And there's the rejection.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Antetokounmpo finds Jordan. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And he lobs it up to the rim. From 18 feet away. Up in time. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's Malone in at the 5. Now here's Leonard. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Yep, that one goes. Anthony's got 5.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Pass to Jordan. Anthony grabs the board. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That's good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here are the Clippers, trailing by 2. Leonard against Jordan, down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on a king. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
McGrady's shot is off. Jordan against Leonard. Jordan, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Throws it up high. George with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Jordan. Looking to get back on track. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Leonard. Orlando leading. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. McGrady the pass to Anthony. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Anthony's got 7.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Anthony.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And Anthony drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Curry. George defending. Curry, no good. Orlando leading by 3. Leonard passes to McGrady. Now here's Anthony. Defense is right there. There's the block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Here's Malone. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 4 on the clock. Out to Leonard. Over Jordan.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now. Excels at getting into his man and making things hard.
Antetokounmpo for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Orlando ahead, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Second court. Drums, please. Yeah, that's very lucky shot. Give it up for the participants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Magic leading by 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Jordan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the left. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's George. He's got 5. Leonard, right side. Pass to Malone. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Leonard against Jordan. Now here's Curry. Back to Jordan. For the lead. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Once Jordan gets inside with the Rockets, practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Timeout called, the Magic. Pass to Anthony. Here's McGrady. The ball's knocked loose. Curry with a steal. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Orlando trailing here. Anthony left side. George outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jordan finds Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Right side Curry. Launches it. Curry splashes it in.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Here's the floater. McGrady, good.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
So it's Los Angeles now. 2-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Now Jordan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the right side, here's McGrady. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. McGrady's gotten 4 this quarter.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Curry against George. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. He shoots. Second chance effort. Blocked! We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Anthony outside. To the left wing. Here's McGrady. Antetokounmpo covering. McGrady's shot is off. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Los Angeles up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Orlando right now, we've got George, Kawhi Leonard out there with Anthony, and it's McGrady in at the 1. Here's McGrady following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Anthony. The Clippers grab the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
One shot.
I got you, man.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
a multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Magic trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Timeout, Magic.
Please give a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Magic coach as he addressed his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's George. Outside Leonard from deep. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Antetokounmpo outside. Now Jordan. Shot clock at 5. He got it.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Leonard against Jordan. Book it!
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Tries it from 16. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's McGrady. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Count it!
Malone is a big-time performer, having no issues with being in the spotlight and coming up with big buckets.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And an intentional foul right there.
Tracy McGrady. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Tracy McGrady. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. And it's the Magic with the ball. Now Anthony. Oh, it misses.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Stephen Curry.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Orlando calls timeout. They're losing by 7. Here's George. Takes a shot. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And Curry's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. They really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.